I think the Fed is done. And listening to Powell, and I was listening to Powell for the hour before this podcast here, just listening to Q&A, and you're trying to read his body language. And, obviously the Fed's still trying to act tough, and we're going to take action, and they're data dependent and all that stuff. But right now, with the data they've got coming in and the long-term rates, going up, and obviously, in the last month or so, and seeing, a pullback, obviously they say they're not market dependent, but they watch it. I think that the Fed in the short term is done here, unless we get a huge spike in interest and obviously inflation in the CPI, that we weren't looking for. I think the Fed is done. So we're at the points where even if they're not done, it's another quarter point. We're at the top of the hiking cycle, which is
so
good
no
news.
13%.
I know, and we had obviously the CNBC. CNBC talking about rates potentially and looking at charts and looking up. If rates go to 13%, Pink, you can forget about S&P 4,200. You're going to be at S&P 2,500. We cannot handle rates that are 13%. And people will say, well, we handled them 20 years ago, but we didn't have the kind of debt that we do now. We can't handle these kind of rates.